The film starts off involved in a faculty with a arithmetic instructor she is coaching in the elegance at the same time, as boys named Robert and Jacek are sitting at the again bench. They may be speaking to every different the instructor sees them, whilst she asks them how tons they have got mentioned from the lecture in to discover that the two boys have been now no longer writing something they have been having a laugh at the same time as writing a few memories with inside the pocketbook. It truly is why the instructor receives irritated at them and asks them why they may be in faculty in the event that they do not examine, and a girl sitting with inside the front row tells the instructor that the ones boys are continually searching at ladies. She additionally says that the ones boys examine the girl instructors and unusually believe them in the meantime. The ones boys questioned in the event that they imagined their instructors and made a tale. Then afterward they are able to promote a tale to make movie corporations, and that is why the instructor receives irritated at the person tells them that something they may be wondering is incorrect, and they may in no way get it unmarried penny for his or her memories later after faculty. Whilst they continually begin going domestic, they see their English instructor Zaklina. They are in love together along with her and fantasize approximately her each day on every occasion she is out. They comply with her and stalk her after a while. Zaklina is going swimming, and Robert and Jacek have been following her to the swimming pool. After that, Zaklina begins off-evolved swimming at the same time as they watch her with inside the pool. Furthermore, Robert and Jacek additionally get into the pool together along with her and examine her after. And all of a sudden the cleanest go well with opens, and the lads see her in that condition and begin celebrating due to the fact now they were given what they desired. Later Zaklina is going domestic, and the lads comply with her to her residence. Zaklina had a husband, and she or he wasn't glad with him. The boys stalk her from the window. Zaklina turned into dissatisfied due to her courting. Whilst she commenced converting her get dressed, Robert desired to take her imagograph. At that second Jacek stopped and advised him he should not do that, as it turned into incorrect. The following day the lads make a movie primarily based totally on their memories, and that they display it as a cleanser. She likes it, appreciates them, and says they have got finished an excellent task. After that Zaklina indicates their movie with inside the study room at the same time as all this college students begin guffawing on the movie. On the second, Zaklina tells all of the college students that the boys have made a super movie and it can make all and sundry cry, and that they should respect the movie and the tough work. Whilst Robert and Jacek pay attention this from their instructor, they get glad and begin assuming that their instructor loves them. Later after faculty, the lads edit their movies due to the fact they trust they are able to make their instructor glad in the event that they make their movies higher, after which they are able to get what they need from her tomorrow. Whilst the boys went to high school, they advised their classmates that the mathematics instructor turned into irritated and she or he had a further elegance. It truly is why they could not display their movie today. After which Robert tells the scholars that their math instructor is looking them. In the meantime, all of that turned into a lie due to the fact the lads desired to satisfy the instructor by myself. It truly is why they lied. After a few time, whilst the instructor got here, she turned into amazed to hear that there have been no different college students, but she commenced her elegance. In the meantime, the lads have been now no longer inquisitive about her elegance. They begin their fantasies approximately her at the same time as she is coaching, and each of them dream approximately loving her in each manner viable. On the identical time, their instructor were given friendly with them and advised them they should keep their elegance after a cigarette, and that is why they went out to smoke. Furthermore, Robert commenced speaking to Zaklina and were given near her at the same time as Jacek turned into jealous and desired to speak to her due to the fact he turned into an introvert. He could not communicate as frankly as Robert. All of a sudden, as a cleanser tells Robert that his sweater seems first class and need to be heat, and Robert replies that her get dressed seems beautiful and she or he seems appealing. Whilst Zaklina hears that she is aware Robert's intentions, and that is why she commenced getting frank with him and open up like buddies due to the fact Robert were given the green flag from his instructor, and that is why he requested her if he wanted a few photos of her instructor for the faculty challenge, so she may want to assist him, and she or he agreed to supply him a few photos at the same time as speaking. Robert tells Zaklina that she is ideal at swimming, and Zaklina replies that she is additionally excellent at beginning her go well with, and they need to realize due to the fact they noticed her at the pool, and once they heard that the boys were concurs to go together with him. Robert takes her to a lake close by, and after they attain there we can see their garments because of this. that they may be swimming with inside the lake. In the meantime, Robert tells Aquilina that he turned into the only who dispatched her the message, and she or he replies to him that she already is aware of due to the fact he continually follows her. And after that they get intimate. Tomorrow's Aquilina selects Robert and Jacek for the imminent movie competition, but now their dad and mom need to ship them to the competition due to the fact they are decided on. And on the identical time, Robert's father seems at Aquilina and begins off-evolved fantasizing approximately her later at the movie competition. Robert receives thirsty and is going to satisfy Aquilina, but whilst he is going to her room with plants, to his wonder their maths instructor comes out of the room. Robert immediately throws the flower and says that he got there by mistake and left. Alternatively, Jacek is aware that Robert is getting towards Aquilina, and to maintain him away from her, he asks him to play with him. In the meantime, Robert could not do something and play with him at the same time, as wondering approximately to smooth it later at night time. Whilst anyone is under the influence of alcohol on the birthday celebration, Robert is going to meet Aquilina. He sees that Aquilina is speaking to the mathematics instructor and she or he is going to sleep after a while, after which Robert is going to Aquilina and desires to get intimate together along with her, and she or he turned into additionally interested in him. But that location turned into dangerous for them to get intimate, so Robert took her some other place. In the meantime, Jacek turned into looking them, and whilst he sees them collectively, he receives irritated due to the fact they have determined to satisfy Aquilina, and Robert betrays him, and after some time Robert receives intimate with Aquilina. Furthermore, Jacek makes a video of them. Whites Aquilina and Robert had no concept they begin assembly each day. Furthermore, Aquilina had a husband, and Robert had no person to make him glad, and that is why he fails in love together along with her. Whilst they arrive again from the movie competition, Robert turned into wondering approximately Aquilina. Alternatively, Aquilina turned into now no longer glad together along with her husband. At nighttime, Robert determined to satisfy Aquilina and get intimate day after today. Whilst Robert is going to high school, all of the college students congratulate him for having a courting together along with his instructor. In the meantime, Robert turned into taken aback and questioned how they knew, and at that point, he sees the cleanser with inside the primary workplace crying, and Robert is aware that Jacek might have advised anyone approximately his courting, due to the fact he's the only who knew approximately him. Robert immediately confronts him, and that they begin fighting. After that, Robert leaves. He turned into sad due to the fact he had misplaced his love, so he jumped from atop together along with his motorcycle, and he were given badly injured with that. The film ends here.